Is that a trick question? This man was a bona fide scrub. Bona fide scrub.
This dude, I believe he's a bona fide superstar right now.
Right. Oh, well, of course, it's all about winning, baby.
Now, let me talk about another team from Friday that were really good as well, and I'm going to talk about the team they played in a little scrub segment afterwards. But geez, the Atlanta Hawks, they looked really impressive, and I was a bit dubious, I think, about the Hawks going into this season. How real, I guess, was their run to the Eastern Conference Finals, but I mean, betting-wise, this was a fairly 50-50 contest. They were slight favourites against the Dallas Mavericks, but a lot of people were actually taking the Mavericks as outsiders there, and it was close-ish early. They were up by 7 at halftime, but they blew them out in the third quarter, won the third quarter by 15, won the fourth quarter by 4. And they've just got so much young talent. It's incredible. Trey did his thing as he does. 19 points, 2 rebounds, 14 assists. 6 of 16, 2 of 5. So not great shooting, but we know how well he can dish the ball. And I think he's a player that genuinely makes his teammates better. John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, Bogdanovic shot the ball pretty well, 4 of 8, 3 of 5. Capella got his double-double, which he does all the time. Kevin Huerter off the bench. Cam Reddish, I know Lee's someone that wanted to talk about Cam Reddish as well because, geez, he's not shy, is he? He's not shy. I always think that he's a defensive kind of guy, but offensively, he's not shy. If he's open, he'll put it up. And not only that, he can actually put the ball on the floor and get to the rim a little bit. 7 of 15, 3 of 4. So 15 shots in 21 minutes for a guy that I think is categorized more as a defensive player. Jeez, he looked really good. And when you add DeAndre Hunter back there in that starting small forward role, with him, Huerter, and Reddish, you've got some size there, you've got some shooting, and the defense there as well, with especially Hunter and Reddish. Those 3 guys, I think, can be massive difference makers for the Atlanta Hawks because right now we know what Trey is, we know what John Collins is, we know what Capella is, we know what Bogdanovic is going to give you. How much improvement can they get out of those 3 guys? Hunter we didn't see in the playoffs last season. Reddish we saw towards the end in brief spurts. I just think those guys are players I'm really looking at this season to see if they can take a massive step up. And if they can, the Hawks, they're going to be around the mark there in the Eastern Conference. They could be top 4 or 5 in the Eastern Conference again this season and then put pressure on some of the top teams like the Bucks and Nets come playoff time.